that you were actually able to watch, the way the stream actually worked, it was many months ago, not long after Mewtwo. So I'm going to change these names here. We have
Dandy Penguin versus LeafFC.
Right, and I'll be gone, so
yes.
I'll get someone else though.
It'll just be me for a little bit. And I don't know how this matchup goes. I think it might be a little bit in Captain Falcon's favor, just simply because he can pressure Duck Hunt Dog so well and get in his face and stop the setups. So we'll see how this goes. But definitely the two best players here, as they are. I can't say definitely. Stingers is a very good player, but definitely two of the better players in the state playing right now. Ian just very good with his reads and his ability to get really good punishes. But Dandy able to make some setups, and actually he's the one applying the pressure. He doesn't have as many of the gunmen down. He didn't have a can in a really good position, and still just kind of juggling Captain Falcon there. Just that heavy fall speed. Good can there to cover his options and punish Leaf for getting out too far there. So up and gets the up air. Beautiful kill there. Duck Hunt doesn't really have good kill options. It is the kind of the rogue up air that you have to get, the setups, and it's still going to be at above 150% generally. That was very strange to see Duck Hunt die there. I'm not sure exactly what happened as far as getting an up B from Duck Hunt. I don't know if he just missed the input, or if he just decided he didn't want the stock anymore, didn't know if it was too easy for Ian to punish. Seems very weird to be the latter, so I don't think that's the case. But I'm just very surprised he died there. And Ian doing a very good job now of applying that pressure I was talking about before, not letting him have the stage control that he would like. And so just tossing out the clay pigeons there, and just trying to get as much setup as he can. It's not going super well for Dandy right now as far as getting close to a kill, but he is getting the stage control back, and that's the important thing for Duck Hunt, to be able to make those setups, to be able to force Captain Falcon into positions he doesn't want to go into, and just limiting what all Captain Falcon can do. And beautiful job there of catching Dandy coming off stage there by Leaf, and gets the gentleman to almost kill, but doesn't quite, and gets the stomp to finish that out. Beautiful game there by Leaf. Just does a fantastic job of actually sealing that stock and bringing the game back. And so I kind of don't know what Dandy's going to do. He may stay Duck Hunt Dog, or he may go and change to his Mario. Mario, I think, would win this matchup. It looks like he's going to stay Duck Hunt Dog, unless, they're going right back to Final Destination. And so we are back on Final Destination. Dandy didn't feel the need to make a change, just decided he wanted to play the Duck Hunt Dog versus Captain Falcon. Didn't think it was going to be too bad of a matchup. And now I'm joined again by Rosalina.
Hello again in Game 2 of Grand Finals right now. Ian going for the slight reset.
He's doing his best. He did get the first one fairly well.
You went Ryu and then switched to Captain Falcon?
No, in this one it's 1-0. He just
went Ryu and then switched to Captain Falcon. Just stayed Captain Falcon the entire time?
Okay. It's 1-0.
I understand that. I assumed Game 1 he went Ryu and then switched to Captain Falcon. He does that a lot.
He did not.
Oh, he gets the knee though. Down through a knee.
Yeah, he's been actually hitting a lot of Captain Falcon's bread and butter combos.
Great
job
down air right there.
Down air on the stage. So,
got the air dodge read again. He's doing his fatality impression on us. Good God. We've needed a Falcon to practice against for a while now too.
And we have Ian. And Dandy's now trying to get the setups back. Now this is kind of how the first game went. Dandy was able to get a lot of kills on, or a lot of damage on Captain Falcon and get the kill, and then Leaf was able to just tie it back up and take the last stock very convincingly. And so that's not exactly what's happening here, but he is starting to gain some momentum back and trying getting that that stage control and advantageous position for him.
Oh, just air dodges out of the back air. Danny's been so safe right now. He's not going to go for the same kind of kill setups that you normally see him going for, but instead has opted to keep the can near him, even in the case of a throw situation, where he'll be able to save himself and get out of the kill situation.
Yeah, and Danny's just trying to look for the up airs now, just trying to get some setup into a fairly quick kill. He doesn't want to keep a high range Captain Falcon around for too long. Drops 2 cans on himself, getting him a decent amount of percentage there. Unfortunately,
it was a smart countermeasure by Leaf more than anything else. The can was sitting at the edge of the stage in full possession of Danny. Leaf jumped up and did a quick neutral air to gain repossession of it. Oh, he misses with the F tilt there. Was going to try and do the same thing. Will instead get back thrown into the can to kill him.
Yep. Beautiful job there by Dandy, of course, just making the traps and just making sure that he could seal that stock with his setups.
You're not going to see him go for that F tilt again. It's going to definitely be a down tilt from now on, because he would, if he'd gained repossession of the can, he probably would have shielded there and then had Danny take the brunt of that damage instead.
No, absolutely. I have no doubt that the down tilt would have been better there just to hit the can, but now he is going Ryu. This is another strange matchup, just because, I mean, Duck kind of obviously wants his own good setups, Ryu wants to be enclosed, so it's each player trying to impose their will, and whoever does it better will generally win. Dandy just has to not take percent. He has to get about 2 to 3 times the amount of percent that Ryu does in order to keep it an even game in terms of ability to kill.
And that's really what the benefit Ryu's had from the start of his existence in the Smash Bros. Universe, is the fact that he has got such great kill options and things that confirm into his kill options, but he also has an amazing weight and fall speed that prevents him from dying into super high percents.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Dandy's doing the better job of implementing his game plan, but if Ryu gets in once, he does a ton of damage. I mean, there we go.
You see right there, a solid 35%, but into the not true Shoryukens, it will not be in that much of a dangerous situation right now. Interesting counterpick, actually. Leaf decided to go to this stage, but I guess the higher ceilings are going to keep Duck Hunt Dog from killing off the top.
Yeah, and the ceilings actually aren't that high. It's very similar to Final Destination.
Great up than Shoryuken to take that stock.
But no, that was actually the combo when Ian got in was from 17% to 64%.
Oh, was it really that high?
It was a ton. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ryu does a ton of damage, just absolutely hits like a truck. Like just that hit by itself was 14%.
And the dog assisted back through there. Oh, he tries to.
The kill with
that was a smart option. Smart option there to use the smash attack of Duck Hunt Dog, multi-hit moves to go right through the focus attack of Ryu.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's the nice thing about Duck Hunt Dog in this matchup is the multi-hits. Tries to hit confirm into a Shoryuken at a really low percent. I mean, it wouldn't have killed anything. I just wouldn't attack on percent. But there we go.
Oh my god, I got the spike though. Ian's so good at that. We were talking about the plank yesterday, how it's so easy for him to get that 8-frame spike. As a great, like amazing, like diagonal hitbox, leaving it. Like it's so dangerous.
Yeah, it really is, and Ian's definitely trying to reset this. He's doing a very good job of implementing his game plan. Ryu does so much damage when he gets in and sets up for kills so well. All he has to do is get that one rogue hit, and then all of a sudden, you're in that threat of being killed. And he was just able to continue a combo for 17 to 64% on Duck Hunt Dog's first stock. It's just. Same thing that happened last time. Dandy kind of trying to make space and was able to do some very quickly, but Ian's doing a good job of getting in on Dandy's Duck Hunt Dog. I'm surprised to see Dandy stay Duck Hunt Dog through all of these games so far.
I don't think he feels comfortable enough with his Mario yet to take it up against the quality player that is Ian, or is Leaf, I should say. I know he's messing around with Mario for a little bit, and he's got another couple of characters under his belt as well. But none of them have the mastery that Duck Hunt Dog does. And if he's able to keep this kind of style that he's got going right now, he's going to be able to keep himself in a decent position. But it immediately turns around with a quick up tilt into a true Shoryu, which will immediately just readjust the situation. Oh. Nice roll to get away from there. Gets Shoryuken, will not kill, does not get the full hitbox of it.
And that's right. And Shoryuken on the Smash Bros. Platform also very strong, because Shoryuken, as we were saying before, only has the normal landing leg. It doesn't have anything additional. It's very strong, just because if you can land on something like this platform or a Battlefield platform, you don't have to deal with the normal landing lag on an up B. And so Dandy's just trying to seal this stock off before Leaf gets the
he gets the up air, but it's not going to be killing, though. It's not quite strong enough, and the rage that Duck Hunt is at is not going to carry the heavy Ryu off the top.
Yes, and so just waiting for the
misses the
person to get a kill.
With a strong back air there.
And back air is a very, very strong kill option, as we've seen him use several times.
He misses the setup, though.
That's not something you see very often from Dandy, is missing a setup like that. Ian just doing a very good job of kind of imposing his will here. It's so easy for Ryu to kill. Good job there with the can, almost surviving. Good DI there from Leaf. And so he is just doing a fantastic job of keeping pressure on Dandy.
Obviously, we're going to reset the neutral here as the stocks finish. For both players, they're both on the second stock. Leaf is on his reset stock right now, which is very, very key. Dandy's going to have to be really careful to keep that perfect Duck Hunt range, about 2 to 3 character lengths away. But Ryu just closes so much distance so quickly, and he's able to counter a lot of the projectiles, as we've seen so far.
Yeah, and doesn't quite get the kill there with the up tilt Shoryuken, and he's going to look for another one. It's definitely going to be death at this percentage, just because of the high percent of Dandy, even though it's a 90% Duck Hunt dog. Ryu's kill power is so strong.
Absolutely. What a really neat, interesting sequence we saw right there. Leaf was trying to focus attack back towards. Oh, he got the spike! Similar thing happened with that right there. Leaf was trying to focus attack back to the stage, and Dandy, being the quick player that he is, he threw out the down attack of down air of Duck Hunt, which you don't see very often. It does have a spike hitbox, as we've seen, but because it is a two-hit move, he was able to knock it out of it. And then you saw it on the other side there, we actually got the spike hit back on it, and now we're going to Game 5 of Set 1 of Grand Finals.
And we've actually seen him get that down air twice today. I think both times were on Leaf. It might have been. I couldn't remember who it was. I think it was on a Ryu. Very impressive play by Dandy. He does have a true mastery of this character.
And it's so fascinating because people talk about how Duck Hunt is a camper, and Ryu, Dandy likes to use the phrase he more builds a fortress with this character, because you're going to be using multiple moves just to create this massive wall of projectiles that prevents so much entry options for a lot of characters. Not considered a really great character or a high tier character per se, but the way Dandy uses Duck Hunt, makes you question that mentality.
That beautiful combos there. I mean, we see that.
He falls out of it too. That was close.
That is a big problem with Duck Hunt. While we're on the topic of Duck Hunt strengths and weaknesses, is the fact that he does have a lot of ability to have people drop out of his moves, because a lot of them are multi-hit, and SDI is very strong against him.
Oh, great neutral air, and using the can to cover below him. Oh no, you got the SD.
It's something that I was talking about in the game with Dragon Iota. Dandy forced him into a position where he had to air dodge, and so it wasn't so much an SD as much as it was Dandy forcing him to kill himself.
That sucks. And it is just that mentality, that things you can do with Duck Hunt as well, I suppose. Mm-hmm. You know, you can move someone around so much. Yeah,
it's the biggest thing about Duck Hunt and why he's so hard to play against is because he forces you to do options that you don't want to do. It's just kind of a pain to fight against. It's so conscientious. You have to be so conscientious of your play style in order to beat him. A high level Duck Hunt dog.
Oh my god, he got the spike again, but he has his jump. He's done really well about that. He's managed to get out of the range of the Shoryuken and then immediately turn it into a situation that's advantageous for him. Oh, he's going to get thrown into the can, but Dandy's going to be clipped by it as well. Good collarbone breaker there from Leaf.
Yep, and able to avoid any punishment there was Dandy, and then gets caught by an up air, I think it was, on the ledge there.
Misses the up air, switches to the back air instead, is able to finish that off. He's going to re-grab here, going to get the down smash, obviously. Finish that stock out. 100% Ryu versus a 0% Duck Hunt for the reset. If Leaf is able to get in like he did in Game 3, I think this will go pretty well for him.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're just kind of seeing what Leaf can do here. I'm not super surprised they went to Battlefield. He may have banned Duck Hunt again, as Leaf had a lot of success in Duck Hunt.
Oh, he got the spike so many times now.
And that will end the tournament. Dandy doing a good job of winning 2 straight games there.
Closing it out in like